This episode is brought to you by Shalott, Hatton and Banker. Denver is built on people who look out for each other. At Shalott, Hatton and Banker, that's exactly how they approach personal injury law. When you're seriously injured, your case is more than a claim. It's your health, your family, and your future. For more than 40 years, Shalott, Hatton and Banker has provided injured Coloradans with experienced, personalized representation focused on what matters most to each client. Learn more at shalottlaw.com. That's CHALAT law.com, or call 720-792-7322 for a free consultation. This episode is brought to you by Blue Sky Plumbing. The new school year is starting, and that means busy mornings and nasty new germs floating around the house. Or if you're like me, you got cats spreading dookie particles. Hey, they're plumbers. They know about dookie particles. Anyway, Blue Sky Plumbing has some back-to-school savings that have got you covered. Save $500 on a tankless water heater, $100 on a home surge protector, $150 on an active gold air purifier, and 10% off water quality product installs. Get your home ready for the new season. Visit blueskyplumbing.com and check out all of our back-to-school offers for plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical. Welcome to CityCast Denver. I'm Olivia Jewel Love, and here's what Denver's talking about. Today we're going to be talking about sandwiches, but make them sexy, apps for only rich and smart people, and some new coffee shops rankings. Foodie Bradshaw, aka Sarah Rosenthal, welcome back to the pod.
Hi, so happy to be here. Missed you guys.
I know, good to see you. And back again, crowd fave, Adrian Felix.
Hello, I want a name like that.
Well, we're going to have to come up with one.
Is that from Sex and the City?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's like the, kind of like the intersection of my specialties, if you will.
Ah.
Yeah. It took
Food
immediately.
and culture and dating.
Before we get into it today, I just want to give a little shout out to our weekly newsletter, Keep It Local. It's basically your guide straight in your inbox to shopping, eating, doing stuff in Denver. This week, we've got a really cool feature on back to school shopping, not just for the kids. Also, if you're like me and you're obsessed with like school supplies and stationery, there's a really cool feature on a local stationery shop. So definitely check that out. Thank you to our sponsors, the Denver Economic Development Office and the Chamber of Commerce, for making it possible. But yeah, that'll be in your inbox every Thursday. Definitely check it out and let us know what you think. All right, moving on. So our first topic today, Sandos. So this is a new hot new food item. It's hitting both trendy coffee shops and also the humble 7-Eleven. New to us, but not new to people in Japan. Sarah, can you give us the breakdown on what this is?
Yeah, so basically, sandos are, it's short for sandoichi, which is sandwich in Japanese. And I don't speak Japanese, but I Googled it and I saw that. And basically, they are these sandwiches that are made with Japanese milk bread. So it's like very fluffy milk bread. And in between, there's usually something like egg salad, which in Japan is made with QP, which I love. Or it'll be stuffed with something like chicken katsu or pork katsu. But there's also sweet versions that have like whipped cream and strawberries or, some sort of fruit inside. And they are usually presented sliced in half in like a plastic container so you could see the inside, and they're just very visually appealing. So I think that's why they've taken off so much on social media. I've been seeing them around for quite a while on the gram, if you will.
Okay.
And here in Denver, we have a new place called Sandomi at Edgewater Public Market. So that used to be Mugi, which used to serve ramen and poke, but the owner recently transitioned to this new Asian street food style, and they're also serving sandos.
That's cool. Adrian, I understand that you've tried one of these this week. I want to hear about it. And I also want you to tell me how it stacks up to a regular, just sandwich, not sliced print. Like your sandwich, your PB&J cut diagonally. Like, just give me the rundown here.
Okay, so yesterday I went to Sandoichi, which is a restaurant that serves these as well as like certain matcha drinks that is in River North Art Park.
Okay.
And so the thing is Sarah explained it very well, is that there's many different forms of this, that there's like the egg salad, there's the katsu chicken, which I don't care about. The one that I'm interested in is like the sweet dessert ones, and I got a strawberry cream sando. It probably is a dessert, but I had it for lunch yesterday and I have zero regrets about it. It was so delicious. Like the bread is really what makes it. The milk bread is like, it's just so soft and fluffy. This one had a chantilly cream, which was fantastic. I guess what I wanted to talk about too was like the pricing of this was like $15-16, which I don't think is like too bad and pretty comparable to I think any other sandwich you can find in Denver.
But what was in it? What all was in it? Like how many strawberries?
That's a good question.
So it was the 3 strawberries and then
What?
the rest, yes.
Okay.
And then the rest
Sorry,
with the
excuse me. I'm just
What?
That's like that.
We know
that
I'm a
50
strawberry girl. That's
So, yes, it had
$5 a strawberry. What?
Right.
Okay.
But
sorry.
But to me, like the best part was the actual bread and chantilly cream. But if you want a little bit more fruit in there, they do have like a fruit salad one that has kiwi, strawberry, mandarin slices. It's my new favorite thing, and it's this Sandoichi place is 5 minutes from me, so I walked there and enjoyed it. But after having this experience with it, I definitely want to try more of like the protein katsu type of stuff because it just didn't come first to mind. I like anything sweet, but I am going back for maybe a chicken sandwich.
Okay. This is really interesting information to me. So were the strawberries cut up? I've seen pictures of this, and sometimes they look whole, and sometimes they look cut up. And sometimes I also have a question: do they span the entire area of the bread, or are they just in the front part where you can see it?
Oh, another good question.
Okay, so I did take a picture. I did take a picture of it. And it was like what you usually see. It was the 3 strawberries cut in half. So
Okay.
it wasn't like a mixed texture in it or anything. It was very much like how you would describe and see it in like any Instagram photo.
But so when I get to the corner of the bread, there's not strawberry there. I'm not going to be biting strawberry.
No.
Oh, see, okay. This is me being a hater because I'm so strawberry pilled. But okay, I can move on from this for posterity's sake. But I have another question for you guys. When I was thinking about this. Thank you for clarifying the name because my American ass was immediately like, are we abbreviating sandwich now? I was like immediately like, have we like gentrified the word sandwich?
Well, technically in Japanese, we're abbreviating it.
I was
from
like really
Sandoichi,
like, are
you
we
know?
about to like go to a BLT and be like, oh, the BLT Sando? I was like really scared for a moment there. So I'm like glad that it's coming from that and not just like us doing it. So like
I'm
at
not
least
gonna
it's
lie, I love an abbreviation. I really do. I'm
I
guilty
sometimes
of it.
do, but I feel like sandwich, I don't know. I'm on the fence about this one, but I wanted to ask you guys. So my thought on this, I like going to like a high tea, where you go to tea and they bring you all the little things on the tray.
Yes.
So where do you think this stacks up to like a cucumber sandwich? Y'all know what I'm talking about when you get the little cucumber sandwich?
It's funny because actually, a true sando cuts the crust off, and a lot of these places at least in Colorado, in Denver, like Eloise sells them
Yeah.
on Tennyson Street, and I believe they leave the crust on,
Ooh.
and Enchanted Oven also leaves the crust on. So
Okay.
in that way, they cut the crust, and it's very perfect, and it's like in form, kind of a
Cream
larger.
cheese. I'm thinking about the cream cheese of it all.
Yeah. Adrian, what do you think?
Yeah. What
Well,
do you think here?
So the thing is, I think with what Olivia's talking about is that those sandwiches to me are a little bit more bite-sized, I guess, because of like
Yes.
the size of the trays that they give you is like they want you to try an assortment of things. I kind of like don't like that as much. Because I'm not big on sharing food. Like I'm ordering what I
Oh.
order. This is what I want. So, the
He does
idea of
not want to
everyone.
do tapas with
You have
Sarah.
yeah, I was just
No.
thinking that.
I do not want to do tapas. I hate tapas for that
Oh
very
my
reason.
God.
I know it's so controversial because Denverites love their tapas. Don't invite me. Just don't.
I literally wrote a whole story on tapas.
Yeah, we're
for
taking him
Denver
through the
Post.
McDonald's drive-through
Yeah.
on the way there, so he's
Well,
full,
but that's the
like,
thing is that my experience with tapas is that I'm going to have to go through the McDonald's drive-through
Yeah,
anyway
literally.
because I've never gotten full at a tapas place. Yeah.
Okay,
so,
but back to the sandwich
You're
of
not
it
an
all.
only child, huh?
no.
Yeah,
No.
you like to have
He's
your
a
own plate.
diva, is what he is. That's,
Yeah.
Exactly
That's
that.
what it is.
But
No, but the
to me,
sandwich
that's
of
the
it all.
difference. Yeah, the
Okay.
sandwich of it all. So with that said, I would obviously prefer the sando. And you had made a comment about being able to pronounce it correctly. The only reason I pronounced the restaurant correctly is because Sarah said it correctly.
Hey.
I was sandoichi? No, sandoichi.
I mean, you might be right. I don't
Hey.
speak Japanese. I think it's sandoichi.
I think it might be too. I
We're
think
all
you're
trying
right.
our
Yeah.
best here. Please let us know in a nice way if we're wrong.
Yes.
Well, that's, I am excited to try one. I don't know that I'm going to be satisfied by 3 strawberries. Maybe it's kind of a like, make sure you have your emergency purse strawberries with you to kind of like supplement the 3. Because you're saying that like the small finger sandwiches aren't enough for you, but like I'm thinking about it, like, is a sandwich with 3 strawberries going to be enough for me? Maybe not. So I guess.
But it is packed with like
Yeah, it
cream,
was packed. The cream
and
was
the bread is
packed.
thick. If you go
Okay.
to like a legit one with like real milk bread.
Every time I took a bite, cream was coming out of the side. So, I mean, it's not like there's not substance to it. There's just only 3 strawberries.
Yeah, that's really important to my culture.
Maybe you're more of a savory sando girl.
And I think
maybe
I
you
do
need
wanna
the
try both.
tonkatsu.
Mhm,
I do
mhm.
want to try
Yeah.
both. So I'll report back. I'll let you guys know. I'll probably post something on our Instagram. But yeah, so if you're a sando person, let us know your thoughts. Should there be more strawberries in them? You can call into the Sando hotline 720-500-5418. Let us know your thoughts. We're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, rich and smart people dating. This episode is brought to you by Denver Health. Charlotte Olson suddenly couldn't speak or text. She assumed it was a panic attack, but it was a stroke. She drove herself to Denver Health, where the care team diagnosed her quickly and got her the treatment she needed. Doctors traced the cause to a small, common heart defect most people never know they have, and Charlotte had it fixed. Today, she's fully recovered. Denver Health was recently certified as a primary stroke center, giving stroke patients faster diagnosis and coordinated treatment from the moment they arrive through recovery. If something feels off, don't wait it out like Charlotte almost did. Get checked. Every second matters. At Denver Health, they're with you for life's journey. Learn more at den.health/stroke. That's den.health/stroke. This episode is brought to you by the Regional Air Quality Council. This August, set the summer trend. In addition to more visible wildfire smoke, ground-level ozone is the Colorado Front Range's biggest air quality issue and a leading cause of respiratory problems. Want to protect your health on bad air days? Here are some easy steps. On high ozone days, avoid outdoor exercise or heavy exertion between noon and 8 p.m. Still want to get outside? Plan ahead and get out there earlier in the morning or late at night when levels are still lower. On days with a multiple pollutants alert for smoke and ozone, all Front Range residents should reduce prolonged or heavy exertion like lengthy or intense exercise. Want to know when it matters most to take these steps? Sign up for summer ozone alerts. Text Better Air CO to 21000 or sign up for emails at the Simple Steps Better Air website. And learn more ways to protect your health and stay cool at the Simple Steps blog online. You can learn more and help improve air quality in the Colorado Front Range at simplestepsbetterair.org. Okay, we're back. we got another interesting story here. Sarah, you sent me this story about a new, not necessarily a dating app. I've been calling it a like Bumble BFF and LinkedIn had a baby.
Yeah.
But it's called Clock Out. And an Instagram post on Naked Denver got people really riled up because it's kind of introduced. It was a sponsored post, which I will add. I don't know if everyone clocked that. Sponsored post from Naked Denver, but it introduced the app. And the big thing that got everyone riled up was it said, it's an app for smart, career-driven people to meet and network and stuff. And there's an income requirement of $80,000 to join. So we looked, producer Lizzie Goldsmith helped me dig into this. Quick look on their website, the Clockout website, FAQs. That part's not true. There's not an income requirement, actually. So you don't actually have to make 80K to join this. So if you make less than that, cool. But Sarah, can you tell us more about this app?
Yeah, to me, from what I saw, it sounds like it's more of a networking / social app, but, advertising it as for smart people or, I guess I understand you want to meet people that are like-minded, but to me, it almost felt a bit elitist to market it that way. It reminds me of, not that I'm on like Raya or something, but that Raya dating app for celebrities. I'm like, are they doing that for like LinkedIn now? Like, is this like a Raya for LinkedIn for, networking? So, but yeah, these apps kind of like speak to a larger thing about dating and people trying to like meet in person and meet like-minded people in person.
Adrian, are you going to try Clock Out?
No, but I'm not necessarily opposed to like elitist dating or like social media stuff. And let me tell you why. So a couple months ago, there was this new gay dating app called Goose that came out. And the way that it was sold was like it's invite only. They're screening, who is on it. And it's going to be for like the hot gays who want like other hot gays. So I was like, let me just shoot my shot. Let me see how this goes. And I was accepted, and then no one on the app was hot.
Oh.
So
that's kind of like on Hinge where everyone's ugly.
Yeah, like that's exactly. I was
they
like,
gatekeep all the hot people.
You have to like pay or something.
Yeah, they like
which
gatekeep
I
the hot
refuse
people.
to do.
I refuse to do. But what I found so interesting is that Goose and this Clock Out had the same thing where the CEO, because the CEO of Clock Out is what it's called, he had to come out saying that the $80,000 thing wasn't true. And likewise, the Goose CEO had to come out and say, this is not just about hot gays. This is just like kind of elevating like the Grindr dating app. So it's like, it's weird though, because I feel that for a lot of people, that's the selling point, and then the selling point isn't actually true. And I fell for it because I was like hot gays only, and then there was no hot gays.
So the rumor mill has just taken both of these things and just ran with them.
Ran with it, yes.
Immediately. I mean, personally, LinkedIn is already my nightmare. I'm going to be really real with you. LinkedIn is already my nightmare. And like LinkedIn IRL to like meet people, I just, I don't want to do it, especially like, I don't know. I'm just thinking about like experiences like this where they're like, I was reading on the website. It's like, it's not a dating app and there's absolutely no harassment tolerated. And I'm just like, you underestimate the like, wherewithal of harassers, because the harasser's going to harass.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm just thinking about like when I was in college, like someone in my class slid into my DMs on Canvas, the like platform that you use to like learn on school. Like it's just like people are always going to find a way, and I don't know. I'm very baffled by this app. But I mean, I guess I do get the kind of like nicheness. I'm curious, Sarah. I know that you're kind of like off the train of like the traditional dating apps. You and I went to this, IRL meetup thing. I'm kind of curious where, your temperature's at on this. Is it something you would, I mean, not necessarily this one, but like, is it something you would try?
Yeah. I'm not sure what kind of niche it would have to be for me to go on.
What if it was
app,
a foodies app? What if it was like people like foodies and they like rank foods and
No,
stuff.
you
They were like,
know, I don't think so because then I'm going to run into them at media dinners or it's going to
oh,
be a chef and it's going to be, that's a path you don't want to go down.
that's so true.
But, maybe if it was like for creatives or something, I'm not sure. You can also just find that or attempt to find that on Tinder because like Adrian said, you get on and look, there's no hot gays on here or whatever it is. There's another app that I saw that was written about in Westward, and it was called Swerve in the Westward article, but I believe they've rebranded to The Wild,
Hmm.
and it's like it's not for just gay people; it's like branded to everybody, um, and it's kind of like Grindr in that you can see people a few hundred feet away, and that's the only
Hmm.
people you're allowed to see. And I was like, oh, I don't know if straight people can handle that, like.
Is that not like a cruising app? Like
Yeah,
that's
almost like it's like encouraging people to meet IRL so that's why they only show if you're like a few hundred feet away. And I'm like, as a woman, I'm not sure I'm comfortable with men knowing I'm a few
no,
hundred feet away and popping into the coffee
that's
shop.
actually
Yeah,
crazy
yeah,
because
yeah.
I had
Yeah.
like a situation that this happened semi organically to me. Like when I was dating and I was on the apps, I like had talked to this guy. We were gonna go out, and then like we were texting or whatever. We hadn't met each other yet. And then, he wanted to, I was going out with friends. He wanted to come. I was like, I don't know you, I'm going out with my friends. And then, I was out a night on Colfax hanging out. And then he texts me, he goes, I just saw you at this bar. You're really
Mm.
tall. Haha. And I was like, what? You didn't say hi to
No.
me. Like, just like sniping me out there, just like watching
Mm.
me,
Yeah,
from
like don't
afar.
be weird. Just like say hi. People don't know how to approach each
It's
other anymore, I feel like.
It's very, very odd. So I don't know. I mean, I think also, yeah, the elitist nature of like this clock out app
Mhm.
is kind of weird, but like it doesn't seem like a super new concept like you were saying with Raya existing, for the celebrity dating app. I don't know. I feel like there's probably other ones like the Clayton Members Club we were talking about a little bit,
Mm.
Mhm.
which like is expensive. The dues were like 3K when it launched in 2021. I don't know if it's still that, but so I don't know. Not the only kind of elitist club in town to join and meet
There's
people like
also
that.
another app called The League that I'm always getting like
Oh,
ads for. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's another one that's supposed to be like, meet only the best of the best and like people with the jobs, basically, I think.
yeah,
Which would be nice.
yeah. I mean, also, yeah. If you're like kind of looking for a sugar daddy, I mean, shit,
Oh.
there you
Listen,
go. There you
always
go.
looking.
Hey, hit his line,
Well,
everyone.
I heard there's like a hotel bar that you should sit at that you just kind of sit there and wait.
Ooh.
We need this
Yeah, and then
information.
you kind of
Sip a martini.
Yeah, look lost and confused and
oh,
just
it's Edge Bar, I believe. Oh, it is at the Four Seasons. Edge Bar at the Four Seasons.
ooh.
You kind of just like
Okay.
hang out.
Hey,
And
you heard it here first. That's where you go to
I have
look.
not tried it, but maybe I will.
Well, if you have tried it, let us know. And if you've tried the Clock Out app or any of these other apps, I for one always want to hear people's dating stories, weird app, encounters, stuff like that. I think, that's my bread and butter. I love hearing it.
Mm.
So please call in to the Tinder hotline at 720-500-5418. Let us know what's popping on the apps. But we're going to take another break and we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back talking about one of my favorite topics, coffee
Mhm.
shops.
Love it.
I love being a 20-something loitering in a coffee shop, spending my money on oat milk and never affording a house.
Never.
You know,
Avocado toast, we're there.
hey, it's the small joys in life.
Mhm.
The $15 3 strawberry joys in life. But
Yes.
Sarah, you wrote up a new list this summer for Westward about
Mhm.
some of your top coffee shops. I love these lists. We've done an episode on this. I'll link our old episode on this with Michelle Jackson, one of our like top coffee correspondents, I would say. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of go through this list. We've got some new ones on here I think we need to hit and just give some recs, and also anything we've missed, anything we need to suss out. I wanted to start off with this with a couple from your list that I'm super hot on and give my recs for them, if I may. Um,
Please do.
please. Velvet Lasso, I think, is
Yes.
one of the cutest new spots in town. I've talked about it on the pod before. I just think it's adorable. One of the things I've talked about on the show before, which Sarah and her friends know as physical ephemera, is me, me,
That was such a banger. I loved when
me
you
and
said that.
my little memories. I love a photo booth strip. Velvet Lasso has a really cute photo booth, and they also are a great coffee shop and lounge. So when I was there before, I had the matcha with coconut water and passion fruit.
Mm.
Ooh.
Extremely Instagrammable for one.
Mm-hmm.
I took a very nice photo for my Instagram with the drink and with my little photo strip. It was the composition was everything, but like so
Yes.
good, so refreshing, very summery. Their focaccia pizza, fire, love it. Good lunch, so good. And
Mm-hmm.
also, like, I hate to be this consumerist person, but I'm really obsessed with those coffee shops that have the rounded cups, the like cups with the round bottoms right now.
Mm.
I know that's like really giving landfill core, but I don't know. I'm garbage maxing. I really like them, and
We all are.
I love when they have those. So they have those there. Also Moonflower Coffee. Sarah, you and I have met up there
Mm-hmm.
for coffee.
I love
Another
that
matcha
place.
there. Lemon curd cold foam.
They make a
Fire.
good matcha.
Literally, it
Mm-hmm.
just tasted like a lemon bar. It was like a dessert. Don't expect that to be like your morning, your morning drink. That's a dessert in the best way
They also
possible.
have ube ones, which same thing. It should be a dessert, but
It's a
they're so
dessert
good.
in the best
Mm.
way though.
I don't
Don't.
care. I
Yeah,
don't
And
no,
I
care.
think they
it's
serve
amazing.
Black Box Bakery
Yeah,
stuff there too. Yeah.
so fire. Also wanted to add my an add to the list, which I had recently was Teehee in the Far East Center. They're kind of like a tea
Mm-hmm.
boba shop. They just have really good summery drinks. It's not really like traditional coffee shop, but they have lots of like tea, boba, like Thai tea, things like that. I had the Bikini Bottom drink when I went there. It was so cute. If you're like want a refreshing kind of caffeinated drink, that's a wreck for me. But what do you think, Adrian? What was jumping out to you?
So I just have more recommendations than
Oh,
anything.
okay.
Olivia and I, what was it, 2 weeks ago, went to Honey Hill Cafe to do like a little
Yeah,
session about, trying to figure out production stuff for this week. I thought it was fantastic.
I loved
Uh,
it.
I had their smothered breakfast burrito and a matcha, which was fantastic. I don't remember what you had. I think you had
I
a
had some kind of
sandwich.
focaccia sandwich. I'm a
Hmm.
focaccia girl.
Also, one that I covered last week, which was Friends and Company, which is in a shared space with Rise Comedy. It was like the best matcha I've ever had. And I know
Oh,
Olivia that
Oh.
you did an episode on this, I want to say a couple weeks ago, where you had a strawberry matcha. I had never had one where they put the jam on the bottom,
oh
but
yeah.
what I loved about this is that she says she makes the jam from scratch. Like it's something that she makes. My favorite matcha in the city of Denver. It was
Whoa.
my favorite
Okay.
thing ever. And then, like I said, an added bonus that is coming on September 27th. If you go to her website, she's doing speed dating, and I'm gonna do it. And so
Oh,
Should we go, Adrian?
oh
Should we
my
go
yes.
together?
God.
So she
Yes.
said it's inclusive, that there's some rounds for LGBTQ and then others for like heterosexual people, and then like a
Cute.
good mix of both. It's on September 27th. I will be there. So if you want
If
your
you want to
shot at,
date Adrian.
yeah, if you want your shot at love with me, I will be there. So yes, Friends and Company coffee. It was so good. The best matcha in Denver.
Oh my
We
God.
need to make
Also,
that a show, you know?
Honey Hill has ice cream. Remember that? They
Mm.
have like a little scoopy ice cream scoopy
Mhm.
thing.
Another one I want to shout out from my list, which I think is a really cool spot, is Fifth Coffee House in Five Points. It's a black owned space, and they have your typical coffee drinks, but they have a lot of good programming there.
Mm.
Like a great they have like a comedy night, then they have like a poetry night, open mic night, which you guys know I love an open mic.
Yes.
And the owner is really cool, and I just want to give them a shout out too because I think they deserve to be shouted out. But yeah, the list has a bunch of good places: Convivio,
Shout out Convivio,
You know, Tea
our Denver
Cafe.
Award winner. Tea Cafe, the vibe in there is so cute. They have like
Yeah.
all these little like TVs and greenery, and like they have some kind of like vintage video game. Adrian,
Have
I'm
you
sure.
been to their pop-ups, like when they do the
No.
special anime pop-ups?
No.
Yeah, so like a few times a year, I'm not sure when the last one they did was, but they'll do like a whole kind of like pop-up where the menu and everything in the store is related to an anime. So they've done like Sailor Moon, or they've done
Love.
like Spirited Away, or all kinds of stuff. So and I went for the like it was Totoro and Spirited Away and all that
Wow.
Studio Ghibli, and it was so
Aw.
cute and the stuff was so good, and so keep an eye out for whenever they do one of
Oh.
those.
I'm not an anime girl, but like if they did a Hello Kitty thing, I would bust my ass to get over there. I would throw elbows in that line. Like I love a Hello Kitty anything.
I love Hello Kitty too.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my god. Idea for you guys.
Yeah.
But I do think that the common thing, and like the thing that we're always judging maybe coffee shops on, is not even necessarily their coffee, it's the aesthetic. Like, what are you serving? Olivia, when you brought up like the curved cup, that's a thing. Like it builds to the aesthetic of a coffee shop, and like I'm there for like the aesthetic, like more than anything.
Yeah, because my standards have definitely changed because I make most of my coffee at home because I have an espresso machine, and so like I do a lot of my stuff at home. I try to save money by doing that, honestly. So most of my coffee drinks I make at home. I make a lot of simple syrups myself, things like that. So when I'm going out to have coffee, I want something fancy. I want something over the top. Like give me beautiful, give me Instagrammable, give me a round cup. I don't know what it is about the round cups, you guys. I think that the TikTokification, I don't know what it is about the cups, but yeah.
Well, at Velvet Lasso, the owner Brie Licata, she designed the whole thing herself. She's told me she scoured
all
Facebook Market and
vintage.
Antiques. There's all these like little tchotchkes,
Oh,
and it's very like curated, and she actually did it all herself.
I love it.
So the fact that you're bringing up the cups, I'm sure she would appreciate that, because I'm sure she like went through and was like, not this cup, you know.
Oh, I love Velvet Lasso's decor. I told our host Bree, like when we've gone there before, I'm like, this is like the one institution I've been in where I'm like, I vibe with all the decor in here, and like this is a place where I'd actually be like, I want that. I want that. I want like it's not really the place I'm like, like it's cool, but like it's like, giving restaurant.
Have you been
or
to
whatever.
the lounge yet?
Not yet. I really want to have their like
just open.
They have
Yeah.
like girl dinner where they do like a martini and fries and a Caesar salad. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
sounds really good.
And
But
it's like just as cute in there. They have this like really cool panther coffee table. It's like a panther sculpture, and then it's like a glass top. And I kind of want it for my own house.
they're also having drag brunch this weekend that I'm hoping to go to. We'll see if I make it over there. But yeah, well, you guys know, I love to chit chat about my little places to sit and sip things. So always love a roundup, an updated. If you have any recommendations that we missed or any thoughts on Sarah's list, which will be in the show notes, you can send us an email or text or voicemail, 720-500-5418. Adrian and Sarah, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all for today here on CityCast Denver. If you enjoyed the show, why not take a minute to tell Velvet Lasso owner Brie Licata about us? Rate the show wherever you get your podcasts, and follow us on Instagram and TikTok, and subscribe to our morning newsletter at denver.citycast.fm. You can support this show and get great perks by becoming a CityCast Denver neighbor at membership.citycast.fm. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. See ya!